Well, today we're going to talk about how we fix trailer light problems. This right here is my usual setup. With these tools right here, I can usually find the problem. First one is this 7-way tester. It's male and female, so you can actually put it in line on the green cord and see it pull the load. And of course you got your marker and your stop and left and right and auxiliary for your ABS. Of course this right here is your ground, and the rest are your lights. See, it has right turn, stop, left turn, marker light, auxiliary. I don't know if y'all can see the lettering right there. Great tool. Trailer light, you're a big truck mechanic, must have. Next thing that I usually go to is this little guy right here. Test light, LED, no problem. And, you know, I normally don't get the trailer light problems until it's been worked on by 2-3 different mechanics and it just keeps coming back. This right here, yeah, this is the ticket. You go ahead, it's got adapters, you can put different fuses. I usually run a 70 amp and I'll put it in and I'll get an amp draw. And most of the time we have problems with is the marker lights. We do have some stoplight problems, but mainly what I see is marker lights. The fuses blow or whatever the case is. If you have no amp draw, that means your circuit's not being completed. You got an open. If you have an amp draw, like on a trailer, I like to see between 4, no more than 5 amps. LED, you have to also take into consideration what type of light bulb you're using. Incandescent, they draw more amps, but now these days everything's LED, and normally a trailer, 4 to 8 amps is normal, even though they got a 30 amp fuse. Some have 15. But if I plug this guy in, and if I'm seeing 59 amps, 45 amps, 27 amps, I already know I got a problem because it shouldn't be that high. So this is what makes you look good. When you can know that when you call it done, you know what you're drawing on the amps, and you know that truck can make its destination because you're not near the limit of that fuse, even though the limit on the fuse is usually a little bit more than what it's showing on the number. If it's a 30, I think it's 40. And so forth. But this guy right here is a lifesaver. This is what makes you look like a pro, because you can verify your amp draw. It doesn't take much to create a short, but internal short inside a lamp can create high amps and so forth. But this guy right here, normally test light, 7-way, this is the combination that 90% of my problems are solved with on trailers. No lights blow out, fuses blowing, whatever. But when you got to get down and dirty, yeah, that's where it's at. Fluke. I say it over and over, man. You can't beat a fluke. In my book, they're the leader. Not only do they do automotive, but they also do, stuff all over, industrial industry. But when I got to go to get this guy to figure out a trailer problem, it's usually bad installation by somebody. They crossed a wire or something, and I got to rewire the whole damn thing. But, like everything else, right? Test, verify before doing the repair. But 90% of the time, this combination right here, quick visual inspection of what's working, what's not. I catch a lot of bad cords with this guy. This guy, can't say enough about this guy. I'll try to see if I can make some videos, but it's kind of hard when the customer's standing over your shoulder and you're the 4th or 5th guy that's going to try to fix his problem. And usually, yeah, they don't like when you're videotaping, when they're paying for you to be fixing their truck. So it's kind of hard to make videos. And then, of course, the test light. Test light's a test light, but I'm going to go ahead and do a little promo. Matco Tools. My Matco dealer, the best. And I know dealers are like everything else. You got good ones and bad ones. Fortunate for me, my Matco guy, every time takes care of me. Make sure I'm happy. But anyway, this is what I recommend if you're going to be working on trailer lights or even automotive lights. These right here would probably do the trick on automotives. But Class 8 trucks, yeah. Don't have one, go get one. And you'll be surprised how helpful this will be.